It's a new beginning.
Wait! Mr. Cooper!
Can an isolated group of retired citizens successfully stop a subterranean supernatural threat if the creature is actively hunting the one resource they are completely running out of? The premiere of Netflix's massive new sci-fi mystery series is throwing a quiet New Mexico community into a terrifying biological harvest, which means the most vulnerable residents are going to be affected by an invisible parasite that literally steals human time. You are watching Screen Explain TV. The transition to the sun-drenched cul-de-sacs of the desert was supposed to offer a peaceful final chapter for the retired engineer, Sam Cooper, played by Alfred Molina. But this paradise environment becomes instantly hostile because of a major structural disruption, a horrifying nighttime encounter where Sam witnesses a predatory monster killing his neighbor. Because the local administration and the powers that be immediately dismiss Sam's claims as the delusions of a confused, grieving old man, he is forced to bypass official channels entirely. This institutional denial forces Sam to assemble a specialized crew of neighborhood misfits. This team includes a sharp-witted former journalist, played by Gina Davis, a spiritual seeker, and a brilliant doctor running out of healthcare options. Because these unlikely heroes are already acutely aware of their limited lifespans, the sudden appearance of a monster that accelerates human aging creates an immediate tactical crisis. This leads to a frantic, step-by-step investigation where the group must track the creature through the community's manicured streets before their own biological clocks are prematurely drained. This high-stakes neighborhood investigation is the obvious setup for a classic Spielbergian adventure, but that feels too predictable for a sci-fi conspiracy backed by the executive producers of Stranger Things. The real narrative threat is approaching through a systematic, hidden architecture beneath the facility itself. The monster isn't just a random beast attacking from the desert shadows. Because of the perfect, saccharine nature of the retirement community, it becomes highly probable that the facility itself functions as a deliberate feeding ground. This means the administrative staff isn't just ignoring Sam out of incompetence, they are actively protecting the entity to sustain a corporate or supernatural trait network. This creates a terrifying countdown where Sam's recurring flashbacks to his late wife Lily, played by Jane Kasmerick, are no longer just emotional expressions of grief. They are the primary key to understanding why his wife wanted them to move to this specific location in the first place, suggesting she uncovered the time theft conspiracy before her sudden death. This forces the story to shift its entire focus. The plot is no longer about a grumpy newcomer trying to adjust to life in a retirement village. It becomes about how quickly this fragile alliance of elders can weaponize their unique professional life skills to dismantle a corporate-sanctioned monster before the next scheduled harvest completely wipes them out. So now, the ultimate survival of the residents depends on exposing the true source of the subterranean anomaly. This will either lead to Sam and his team successfully triggering a public sabotage that reveals the monsters to the outside world, or it will force the group to make a final collective sacrifice to bury the time-stealing threat deep under the New Mexican sand forever. Will Sam Cooper and his crew successfully protect their remaining years, or will the dark truth behind the community cause their time to permanently run out? Subscribe to Screen Explain TV for more.